What if the universe isn't eternal? What if it's already dying, slowly, silently, and we just haven't noticed yet? Have you ever wondered what happens when the stars go out, when light disappears, when time itself stops? Would life still make sense if everything was heading toward an endless, frozen darkness? In this video, we explore the chilling truth behind one of science's most disturbing theories: the Big Freeze, the silent end of everything that exists. It all began around 13.8 billion years ago with the Big Bang. Was it an explosion? Not exactly. It was space itself stretching, inflating, creating time, matter, and energy. In the 20th century, astronomer Edwin Hubble discovered that galaxies are moving away from us, and not slowly. The farther they are, the faster they move. This became known as the expansion of the universe. For a while, scientists believed gravity would slow this expansion down, but then came 1998, and distant supernovae revealed something shocking. The expansion isn't slowing, it's speeding up. To explain this acceleration, scientists proposed something mysterious: dark energy. This invisible force makes up about 70% of everything in existence, and its role: to push everything apart, like space itself is stretching from the inside. This silent, constant force is driving the universe toward the Big Freeze, and the worst part: there's no sign it's going to stop. If this expansion continues the way it is, everything will drift away from everything else. Galaxies will vanish from view. Stars will die, one by one, with no fuel left. They'll go dark, first turning into white dwarfs, then cooling into cold, dead spheres, and no new stars will be born. Without stars, there's no heat, and without heat, the universe begins its thermal collapse. But it's not a violent collapse, it's gentle, silent, a slow fading into nothing. As trillions of years pass, the sky grows darker. Black holes, the final cosmic giants, remain for a while, but even they won't last forever. According to Stephen Hawking's theory, black holes slowly lose energy, and eventually, they evaporate. So what's left? A cold, empty universe, filled with scattered subatomic particles, drifting endlessly, aimlessly, without reaction, without purpose, until movement stops altogether, until usable energy is completely gone. This is called the heat death of the universe. A state of total equilibrium. Nothing else can happen. No light, no sound, not even time as we know it. Now you might be thinking, if this is true, why do we still feel so much heat here on Earth? Simple answer: we live in a tiny exception. Earth is a warm bubble of life, heated by an active star, but out there, deep space is already nearly frozen. Most of the universe has a temperature close to -454 degrees F. That's only 2.7 Kelvin, just above absolute zero, cold enough to stop everything. So while you're feeling the sun on your skin, the universe around us is already cooling down, and the evidence keeps piling up. The first big clue is the accelerated expansion itself, confirmed through the observation of distant supernovae. The second is the cosmic microwave background radiation, a kind of echo from the Big Bang. It shows us that the universe used to be much hotter and has been cooling for billions of years. Third, we have supercomputer simulations. They model the evolution of the cosmos using the known laws of physics, and they all point to the same outcome: an inevitable freeze. But wait, is this the only possible ending? Not quite. There are other hypotheses, like the Big Crunch, where everything collapses back in on itself, or the Big Rip, where expansion tears apart even atoms, or the Big Bounce, a universe that endlessly recycles itself. But all of these require something to change in the laws of physics: the Big Freeze. It simply continues what's already happening. That's why so many scientists take it seriously. Maybe you're wondering, so, is this going to happen tomorrow? In 1,000 years? 1,000,000? No. This will happen in trillions upon trillions of years, but the fact that the universe is dying, even slowly, puts everything in perspective. It reminds us that everything ends: stars, galaxies, even time, even us. We live in a tiny window of warmth and order between two extremes of silence, the fire of the beginning and the ice at the end. In the very end, the universe will be an infinite field of nothing, no galaxies, no light, no heat, no time. Nothing will be able to change, and the big freeze will have done its work, not with an explosion, but with a silent, frozen farewell that lasts forever. If you made it this far, congratulations. Few dare to face the silence of infinity. Now I want to know, do you believe this will truly be our ending? Or is there something out there, something we haven't discovered yet, that could change the fate of the cosmos? Leave your comment below, subscribe to the channel, and like this video if you want more stories like this one. See you in the next mystery of the universe.